Alright guys, welcome back to rounds 3 and 4 of the Malaysia Championship on the Elite Tour. So we had a really good start, minus 24, which put us in a tie for third place, I think. So you never know, if we have a good weekend here, we could potentially be back to platinum, but it's a little bit too early to be thinking about that just yet. We need to play well, of course. The leaderboard will be updated for round 3 online, but we're not going to take a look at that just yet. We're going to go in blind as always, because I don't like setting targets, because sometimes you can be a little bit disappointed then if you don't reach them. So we're just going to play it blind here in these 2 rounds. But yeah, thanks for the support on the videos. I really appreciate it. Keep it coming. Make sure to leave a like on this one and subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. That would be appreciated also.
All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle.
So different wind direction. We had it off the left in round 1 and with us directly behind on round 2, I think. So a bit of a change of direction, but
off the first tee and looking
should be okay. It might just sneak into the rough is the problem. I think it will. Yeah, not too bad though. It's not the longest hole, so
good. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this.
See if we can get up to the back of the green. We'll give ourselves a chance at making a birdie.
Come on, get
more
down
than
on
enough.
that
I didn't need the D-loft actually. It's not bad though. It's going to be a chip-in chance.
Didn't pan out. Ended up
when you miss the fairway, you really do lose a lot of control. So oh, I hit it a touch slow and it's lipped out. That was a harsh lip out to start. So it's a par to start. That was a harsh slip out though. I still thought even with the tiny slow that would go in.
Keeping it even here. Even par after the first hole.
But yeah, you have to hit the fairway really. Even on short holes like that, you really do lose a lot of control.
Wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face.
Oh, it's giving me a 3-wood. I don't want to hit that. Luckily I noticed that.
Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing.
Thankfully we noticed that, because we would have been a long way back with that wind into us.
Okay, about 105 left to go.
And should start pushing that back now, hopefully. It's a little bit short still. Didn't need the spin.
The green, unfortunate.
It's going to be short anyway though.
Let's get out of this green side rough.
See if we can chip in this time.
Oh.
This time it does go in, thankfully.
For the birdie.
So we pick up a birdie on the second hole. We have a par 5 to come as well.
And
4 par 5s in total, 2 on the front, 2 on the back. So we've played them pretty well this week actually. I think we had 2 eagles in round 2 and 2 ridiculous putts as well, to be honest. I think I put the title of round 1 and 2's video as Putting Masterclass, because it really was. We hold some brilliant putts. Hopefully we can do the same here in these final 2 rounds. Minus 25.
And here we go. Par 5.
I think the people above us on the elite leaderboard were 3 players at minus 26. So technically we were second, but obviously in 4th position. This should be perfect.
Oh,
kick back to the right a little bit. Tees look to be way up, because that looks like we've got way down around the corner. Yeah, we're only hitting 5 iron this time. It's downhill into the wind. They should sort of cancel each other out. Maybe a little bit of D-loft on the 5 iron. Oh, I've hit it a touch fast, but you know what? I was aiming a good bit right just to be safe, so it might not be too bad depending on this kick. Yeah. If I hit that perfect, it would have been fine, but because of the little fast, we've gone into that runoff area. But it's still not too bad.
Third shot.
The pin. Oh, just missed the pin.
It was a good one. 8 feet to the cup. Looking good.
It's a good birdie, back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies.
Wasn't the best pitch in the world, but it's all right. We made the putt, and that's the important thing. Minus 26. Obviously, a good few people. Somebody is minus 45 through 13, but I'm 99% sure that's not an elite player.
Oh, wonderfully struck.
And that will do nicely.
And this one's about 165 yards out.
It's again, tricky little pin, really tucked away here in the green. Looks to be on a decent line, just right at the pin. Is it going to get up though? No, just pitched into that upslope.
Well, you can't hit them all.
It's left us an awkward little chip, and you know what, I'm not even going to chip it because it can be hard to judge them ones sometimes. I think that was the smart play. So that's going to be another par, keep us to 2 under through 4. 2 birdies and 2 pars to start off, not too bad.
Okay, it looks like you'll stay
not
at
too bad. We just need to keep the mistakes out of it and pick up as many birdies as we can.
Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left.
We're in a good position, so we don't need to force the issue too much.
Nice swing on that.
That's a perfect drive. A long way down, 370 yards
and
nearly.
Second shot here on the 5th.
That should be good. It's still too long. Jesus.
We're on the green with that one. Well done. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie.
Oh, I had it. I just didn't hit it. I had it bang on line again. It was another really, really good read.
And let's see what the scorecard says.
Just left it short. It's 2 pars in a row. Oh,
looks like you'll stay
could have done with that one.
26 under par.
Really could have done with that one.
Here we go. Let's stick this one nice and close to the pin.
It's slow, but I pulled it as well, so maybe it won't be too bad. It's still too long, actually, even going back a club and all that spin on it.
6th hole.
Did it slow again, but thankfully it went in. Went in at a little bit of pace as well, so our second chip in of the round. It's not been the best of starts to this round, but hopefully that can give us a little bit of momentum there, chipping in for birdie. The wind is a lot stronger than I'm allowing for. That's twice in a row we've gone big. But it's not too bad. 3 under through 6. It's alright.
And this hole is a long par 4 hole.
That'll be ideal.
From the tee here. Setting up about 115 yards out.
This looks to be turning in nicely. Hopefully the distance is good. Didn't need to spin that time, but it's alright. Still a good shot.
You saw that one, didn't you?
Doesn't seem to be much in this. Just a little bit of break from right to left.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
That's right in the middle.
Let's keep this going.
4 under now.
4th birdie of the day. Good work out there.
4 under. If we can pick up 2 birdies, par 3 and the par 5, and minus 6 front line wouldn't be bad at all.
We've got a nice tailwind on this hole.
I'm actually recording this video just before I do a stream. I'm playing early 1981's match play, the first match. This video will be up on the channel after the stream has been done, so if you missed the stream, please do check it out. Should be a bit of fun. Obviously the match play, it's only on pro, but yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, as I mentioned in rounds 1 and 2's video, I will not be in the Apex Sounds match play. I really struggled on Master, so I'll only be watching that one. And that's another little fast there.
We're going left.
It's going to be long, I think, anyway. certainly long now, and yeah, actually it's
Good
pulled
job.
up nicely
We're on
though,
the green.
so it's still a chance.
This one's for birdie.
But yeah, looking forward to Early's match play. It should be a lot of fun. A little bit, I just hit that too hard. A little bit less pace. That was in. A little bit less pace, and we would have had that one. So unless well, I was going to say it's not going to be a 6 under front nine. Potentially we could eagle this, but we need a birdie to be at least 5 under for the front nine. Our first 2 rounds were minus 12, so I'd like something similar in this one. Can definitely reach this though.
Look at that thing fly, just screaming.
Hopefully all the par 5s are reachable.
Well, that green's significantly higher than
Certainly
the ball.
the first 2 have been. Uphill, good bit wind behind. You want to be a little bit long here, if anything, because there is a backstop. Just like the other par 5, I hit it a touch fast, but you know what? It might help me here. Oh, this could be really good. Get up that little slope there.
Ooh, look at you.
It's alright.
Putting for eagle here.
It's again a little double breaker.
There you go. Just pop this in the hole, and you'll pull down an eagle.
Should turn back. Should turn back. It did. It turned more than I thought it would. Wow.
Okay, time to finish this one
That's
off.
really a putt you should be getting, but
Nothing wrong with tapping.
we'll have to settle for birdie. Really have to be getting those ones. I'm surprised I missed it, to be honest. Just gave it too much break at the start, and the second lap took effect. It's alright though, it's a 5 under. It's nothing amazing, but
wind's going right to
not
left
too
on
bad.
this one.
And avoid this bunker. That should avoid it nicely.
Looking pretty good off the tee.
Perfect.
We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here.
Oh, it's gone. The wind has taken that a little bit more than I
Get
thought.
to the right.
It's a pity because the distance was bang on.
Decent approach
This
there.
distance was bang on
Just
indeed.
put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith.
Not a bad effort, but I think
Looking
it's short
very
again.
nice.
Once again, the line is really
That'll
good,
end
but
up short.
just not hitting them.
All right, let's move on to the next.
Just didn't hit it. 3 par 3s on the back 9 as well as those 2 par 5s, so we need at least, I would say, a -6 for a -11 round, but I'd like to be a little bit lower than that,
Time to
but
kick it off on the 11th hole.
might not be that easy. Strike was good. Hopefully the distance is right.
Coming in
It's
for a
bang
landing
on. This
here
could
on
be
the
in the
green.
hole. Spin. No, I got a heavy bounce. A firm
That
bounce,
should
but a
do
good
nicely.
shot.
This could be a birdie on the
I thought
scorecard.
that was going to sit down really quickly, but we did get a firm bounce.
Going towards that hole.
That
Nice
lipped out and then
job.
lipped back
That's
in.
birdie.
I'm surprised that one actually went in. It was tough to see. It was tough to read that one with the shadow of the trees, but thankfully we just about gave it enough. Tried to lip out, but thankfully for us, lipped back in. We're at -30 now.
Okay, careful of the headwind out there.
Looks like it kicks to the right, or to the left there, I should say. So we shouldn't reach the bunker, so I think I'm just going to aim at the bunker and it should fall down to the left.
Oh man, just tap
Yeah,
that
it's not
one.
going to... Yeah, there you go. There's the kick. Stop. Alright, it's
Okay,
only
the
light
ball
rough,
sitting above
but
your
it's-
feet. That's going to make it go a little more left than usual. So you might want to compensate.
It's going to make it go left, but I think it's going to take quite a bit of distance off as well, so I'm going to go up to the 9-iron. You can see there it's really stalling. Look at that, 9-iron is still even short. Wow. Didn't expect it to be
Yeah,
short
don't
now,
know
I
what
have to
that
say.
was. Just a little off on that approach.
Once again, not even going to consider
Setting up
chipping
for
that.
our third shot.
So that would bring a bogey into play for sure. Alright, it was a
That'll do
little bit
nicely.
fast, which threw a lot of
There we
distance
go.
onto it.
Let's save par on this one.
Tricky little putt.
This one's tracking.
We've made it, and I think we're
Nice
still
putt.
bogey
That's in
free
there
for
for
the
par.
tournament. We haven't had a bogey yet. I hope I haven't jinxed myself, touch wood. I need a few birdies to finish off though.
Here we go now.
Hasn't been
on
terrible,
the
just
13th.
not hitting it close enough has been the problem, I think. This is not a hole you want to be trying to chase a birdie.
Not sure where this one's going to end up.
It's still going to be too long. We'll slow down there with the backstop, so you know what, that's actually a really good shot.
Pin high on that approach.
Not an
Nicely
easy hole.
judged. Here's an 11-footer. This one's on a good line.
It's a good birdie.
And that drops in.
It's
for
not,
birdie
I wouldn't say it's the
number
most difficult
7
hole,
today.
but it's just a little bit tricky. You're having to play almost a links golf shot there, bouncing it short. But we will take the birdie. -7 now for the round. 5 holes to go.
We got a left to right
Par
breeze
5.
on this hole.
Tempo has
This tee
actually been
shot
pretty
should
good in this
play.
round. I had been hitting a lot of fasts even on pro,
And this
but
is around the
been pretty good.
245-yard mark.
what do you do here? Can't reach with this on you. Loft it up.
Taking driver off the fairway, are you?
Oh, I tell you one thing, if I knew I was going to hit it that well, I would have
This
I
is
would
what
have
our
aimed
third
more at the
shot's
pin and
looking
tried
like.
to use that red slope, but it's not bad all the same though. Oh, that really took off. Sit down. Sit down. It's alright.
About 9 feet to the hole.
It's a big
from
down
here.
slope there.
This putt's going.
It's a good birdie. It's a good
Nice.
birdie. I think we missed a
Dropping that
trick
with
there
the
though,
birdie.
hitting the
Well
driver. I
done.
didn't expect to get it up that high. I was expecting it to come lower. That's why I played out to the right, but we could have hit it straight at that red slope behind the pin and had a chance for eagle, but we'll take the birdie. We'll take the birdie.
Here comes a par 4.
Once again, this hole is now reachable. We drove it in round 1 when I didn't think we could. This time it's going to be too long, but hit a little bit of a partial here and see what we can do. %.
Oh, she's coming in nice to the
This could
fairway.
be good, you know. Is it far enough up to the left though? Not quite, I think. It's not bad, but once again, it's not going to stop. It's alright though, it's
I
an
like
eagle
what
putt.
you've done with this hole. Just
It's
gonna
right
drive the
around my
green and,
range, the
putt for
ones I
eagle.
tend to make.
Sounds good. And this
All the
one is
orange and
for
red
the,
slopes.
birdie with big
For some
wings.
reason I tend to read these really well.
Looking really
Look
good.
at that, I called it early. I said I tend to
Holy-
read them really well and I've done it again.
let's just leave
It's
it
another
there. That was-
unbelievable eagle.
that was a
I
holy
don't know what
effort.
it
Let's
is
just
about
put it
putts like that.
Way
I'm the
out
exact
there
same in
and you
real life
dropped
golf,
it
honestly.
right
I
in
could
the
miss a
cup.
2 or 3 foot putt,
Amazing work.
but hole a 25 footer with ridiculous amount of break like that. Well, that's the third or fourth time this week that we've done that. And it looked good all the way, you'd have to say. Called it early. Called that one early in fairness. That is a bonus because it wasn't going to be a terrible round, but it was looking a little bit lackluster.
Right to left
And that one has
breeze
helped.
on this hole.
Can we go back-to-back eagles now?
Oh my goodness, just absolutely
Perfect.
demolished that.
That is perfect. 372 yards.
Okay, second shot here on the
And
16th.
this time we don't need driver. We don't even need 3-wood. Do we even need hybrid? I'll tell you one thing, I'm not sure we do. I think that's too long because it's going to land on that red slope. This might be a little bit short, but I'll try and hit it with a little bit of extra just so we carry it onto the green. 103. Yeah, this looks good. This should catch the red slope. Whether it's going to get all the way down to the pin, I don't know, but because it goes uphill and then back down. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, just couldn't get it up the slope, but you know what? That's a really good
Good
shot.
shot.
hybrid would have been
And from here, 20
a
feet to
little
the
bit
cup.
long. It's again quite a bit of swing in these ones. But you know what I'm like? Oops. A little bit
ever
tempted
so
it.
close to pulling down that eagle.
Would have been nice to get another eagle, but you know what? We'll take a birdie. And we're now 11 under for the round. One more birdie and we will match round 1 and 2 with another 12 under, but who wants that? Let's finish with 2 birdies. Let's be greedy. Up to minus 35 now.
Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go.
Tough par 3 though. Not super tough, Rent. It's just the fact you have to go up a slope and then you have another little slope behind you. Is that going to be enough? It's uphill. Better to be long than short, I think, because you have a chance of coming back towards the pin if you're long. Oh, I've hit it slow.
All right, kick left.
Hit it slow. It's a pity because we had a decent club as well.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green.
It's downhill a foot from here,
Okay.
so have to be
Could
careful.
be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. Oh, come on.
Once again,
get
it's
in.
another fantastic putt from
And
distance.
it drops.
If only I could do that on the 10
Fire
footers
up
that
the
I seem
replay
to
on
miss
that
a lot of. That's another brilliant birdie. Minus 36 now. 12 under. I just seem to take more time and concentrate a lot more on them. I don't know what it is. I seem to have an eye for the long putts, but I won't say no to that. But honestly, I'm the exact same in real life. Friends of mine, they say to me all the time, I'm capable of missing a putt from any distance. That, and then all of a sudden I'll hole 3 or 4 putts in a row from distance. So it's obviously something in my head that
And
I like long putts or
bring
something.
this one on home here on the 18th hole. Nice, pure swing.
Tough little
Great
fairway to hit here, actually. Not just to hit it, but stay on it. Because it's so narrow, but yeah, it's fine. It's only light rough.
Here in the first cut of rough.
It just gets, the further you go up, the narrower it gets. So see if we can push this one in tight. A little bit of deal off and some spin. It's going to obviously go a good bit right here with the slope. Oh, and I did hit it a touch slow. But you know
Heading
what?
for the
This
green.
looks really good. Yeah, this is really good. It's
Doing
going to be
all
a
right.
kick-in
Those
eagle.
greens today.
Or a
Well
kick-in
done.
birdie, I should say.
Here
I
we
wish
go.
it was a
Birdie
kick-in
putt.
eagle. But it's a birdie to
that's
finish, and to be honest
good.
with you, our
That is
finish to that
actually good.
round
Finishing your round with the
could
birdie
not be
today.
much
Good
better.
stuff.
We played the last 6 holes in 7 under par.
And with that, I'm gonna
What did
let
we
you
shoot?
go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a
Minus
great
13,
time
a
hanging out with you.
58, I think that is. Yeah, par 71, I think. So that puts us up on the first page of this leaderboard, tied for 9th. To be honest with you, we're probably still somewhere. I doubt we're in the lead just yet. I think probably the guys at minus 26 went a good bit lower than that. But I'd say we're probably not too far off the lead. We won't look at the leaderboard until the round is done. Just keep playing. As I said, I don't like setting any targets because it's disappointing then when you don't reach them. But that was a really good third round. We rescued it a little bit at the end, and yeah, hopefully we can have a good finish here, and let's try and win this thing. Alright guys, here we go, the final round. Let's get back to platinum. The wind on the first hole is, it's pretty, it's down a bit, but whether it stays there, I don't know. This fairway, we've had a little bit of trouble hitting it this week. I think we only hit it in round 2, if even then.
And the tee shot is away.
That should be okay, because
Hope
it
you have
should
a good
kick
time
back
today.
to the right. Which it does, and we've hit the fairway. That will give us a
Setting
chance
up
here.
about, I'd say
Said it
100
before.
yards out.
When you miss the fairway, it just takes a lot of the control away from the shot. So need to be careful with this. Don't want too much spin on it. I've hit a little bit of a slow.
And we're going right of the pin.
It's not terrible.
This one's your
I was
third.
just afraid of that orange slope. I didn't want it spinning back, and I did not commit to it. To be honest, I'd nearly putt this, but The putts on the fringe tend to shoot off the face. But in the end, it doesn't matter because we got the perfect on the chip and it's gone in. So
down.
it's a good way to start
Just hold
round
it out,
4
just like that.
with a
You
birdie.
made it look easy. Amazing. Great work.
That
Well,
could
that's
potentially
worth
be the
taking
first
another
time we've
look at.
birdied this hole this week. I'm not sure if we birdied it in the other ones. But we have now, so that's all that matters. Let's keep that going.
Already under par. And it's just
Let's
one
have a quick
hole
look at the
into this
leaderboard down
one.
there.
Looking forward to see what you do with the rest
Alex
of
is up there, but he's in platinum definitely. Cara Cakes played her in the Ryder Cup twice
Let's see
actually
what
in
the
Apex
second
Hounds Ryder
hole
Cup.
has
She
in
is really
store
good.
for us.
She's definitely platinum as well.
the round. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it.
That's gonna kick left, but hopefully it holds on to at least the light rough. No, we're
This is
fine.
about
We're
185
in the
yards or
fairway.
so to the pin.
Tough pin here all the way back. Play it out to the right side. The slope should push this left, but the wind hopefully will take it back. Yeah, there's the slope. It took it a little bit more
Let's
than
go.
I thought.
Kick right. Kick right.
It's not bad though. It's going to trickle down a little bit.
Nice
It's going
shot.
to be a birdie
that'll,
putt.
that'll do.
It's again good bit of swing on it.
14 feet to the cup from here.
Good bit of swing.
It's
It's
getting
another
there.
really good read, and it's back-to-back
Boom, you
birdies
drop
to
that
start this
one,
round.
and that's back-to-back birdies.
And with a par 5 to come, we can get off to a good start here. I think it's the 9th hole, or is it the par 5 on the back 9, the one that's uphill. I can't actually remember which is which,
Teeing
but
it up on the third.
this one is definitely reachable. That's perfect. Not going to get as far down as we did in round 3, but should still only be hitting an
well
iron.
below us right now. You might need to club down here.
Yeah, 36 foot downhill. Oh, wow. A little bit in between. I don't think hybrid is the club though, because where that pin is, if we go long into the bunker, I think we'd have trouble stopping it with the slope that's behind the pin and this slope here. So I think 4 iron is the club. We'll need a little bit extra out of it, but we can do that. There you go, 105%. Is it going to go all the way up? It's not. But to be honest, I'd rather be in this short bunker than be in the back one.
Okay, green side sand.
Because
Let's see
coming
what
down
you
that
have.
slope would not be nice at all. You'd have to have a lot of spin on it to stop it. Hit that a little bit slow. It's going to be just fine.
Yep, that'll work from there. Ooh, setting up for birdie here.
It's a good birdie, 3 in a row.
Okay, good job on this
3
one.
in a row. I was pretty confident there that that 4 iron wasn't going to reach, even with getting the 105%, but I think it would have been a bad shot to play that long. Could have maybe tried to hit a partial hybrid to try and
teeing it
use
up
the
on a
slope.
par 4.
There's no point in doing anything silly at this point. We're in a good position, so let's just
Looking
stay
good
there.
off the tee.
Let's just stay there.
All right, that green's pretty elevated up there. You might want to keep that in mind when you're making your club selection.
It's again in between. That's not enough. This is too much, but if we can just get it to land on the red slope at the back, we might have a chance. Once again, these partials, even on pro, are not easy. Strike was good, 91%. This might not even need the slope. This could be right on the pin. It is on the pin. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Oh, very nearly. It's a good shot
yeah,
though.
that's gonna do just nicely. And here's an 8-footer for us.
That's 4
That's
birdies in a
there. Makes it
row.
4th birdie of the day.
4 in a row. Let's go. 4 in a row. Let's go. Minus 41. Minus 63 though. Jesus Christ. That is... I've said it before, I consider myself pretty decent at this game, but you know, obviously there's much better players than I am, but there's no way I could compete with that. Minus 63.
Man, you
A
got
bit of a fast there, and that needs to get down. Yeah, it's going to be fine. And I have a big
There's our
downslope here though,
second
so
shot on the 5th.
downhill, down slope. That might even still be too much. Do we hit the gap wedge? Just because of the red slope, it should get a firm bounce. Down slope at our feet. That might still be too long as well. A little bit, but it's not bad.
Little play.
It's not bad.
And this one is for the bird.
Oh, it didn't
went
turn
right
after the
by.
hole. A little bit too much pace on it.
Okay.
It's in a
Here's
tricky
par putt.
position, that pin, actually.
Looking good.
Hammer that one in
Nicely
just to
done.
take the
We're in
break
there
out of it.
for the par.
We stay at 4 under through the opening 5 holes. Not bad at all. It's been a good start. Need to keep it going though.
6th hole coming up.
Alright, 6th hole, par 3. 190 yards. So again, a little bit of a slope behind the pin that we can use. It's not a 5 iron, and a 6 iron looks to be the club. It's on a good line. Should still go past the pin, I'd say, or will it? No, it's not. It's bang on distance. It's really good.
Oh, that'll do. About 6 feet to go here.
Another birdie,
That
5 under
drop,
through
that's
the
your
opening
fifth
6
birdie of the
holes.
day.
It's been a really good start, as I said, to this final round. Once again, a little bit too early to be thinking about it, but it's hard not to. We could be on the potentially on the way back to platinum for a second
Teeing
time.
off now on the
That would be
7th.
nice.
Sweet. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin.
A bit fast, but I did put a good bit of loft and
I
spin,
think we
so
have the right club here.
yeah, it's not too bad.
Approach shot worked out just fine.
Not too bad.
And here we have a 16-foot putt. Good.
Drained
work
another one.
out there. That's birdie number
Drained
6
another one.
today.
6 under now. Potentially going to have our best front 9 of the week. Up to minus 43.
And this one is a par 3.
Great
It's fast
contact.
again. I've done that on a lot of the par 3s this week. Just pushing it through a little bit too rapidly.
And that'll do. Grab your putter.
Left ourselves a
This
tough
one's
putt now as well.
25 feet away. Ooh, tough break.
Decent effort, but
And you
that was
got
always
this
gonna be tricky.
left for par on this one.
always going to be tricky. We have to
All
settle
right.
for a par.
Solid putt.
We do have a par 5 to come. As I said, not quite sure which one is the uphill par 5 over the bunkers, but I think that could be the 14th hole on the back 9. I think it's 14 anyway.
And the 9th hole
It
is
is,
ready
yeah.
for
This
it.
one goes
Hopefully
uphill
you're
as
ready
well
for
over
it.
the bunkers, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. It's not the one I'm thinking of. This one should be a little bit
Good
more
job.
reachable,
About 195 yards to
which
that
it is.
pin
This should
from
be
here.
good. It's uphill 50 foot is the only thing. Now 103. Got the little bit extra that we might just need. Get up, get up. Yeah, good shot.
And
Chance for
chalk
eagle.
up another green in regulation. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Well, it's heading towards the
That's
hole.
a great eagle.
Nice job. That's
Excuse me, and it is an 8 under par, front 9. Really good stuff. We're in a really good position now, but There's no point in doing that and then I'm having a poor back nine. We need to keep it going. We need to keep the pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal.
I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway.
Good drive there.
This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin.
Tough pin here. Might as well try and use the slope rather than fight it.
This one's looking good.
A little bit long actually. Pitch and Mudge was the club, but you know what? It's not bad. It's going to be
that's going to
tricky
work
little
for
putt.
you. I'm liking
Good
that.
bit of break in it.
Looks like we could
This
have
would be
a
a
birdie
nice
on
way
this
to
hole.
start the back nine. Not too much break and too firm. Tricky that one. When it's that close, you don't know what to do with it really.
This putt's tracking.
We'll take it apart.
Done.
It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I think that Canadian guy there, Matthew, I think he is an elite player. Pretty sure of that.
Silky swing.
Slope behind the pin here. We'll try and use it if we have to. Yeah, this should come back. Put spin on it as well. Come on back down. It's a beauty. It's a beauty.
You're going to like that, won't you? Here we
Certainly
go.
will
This
like
is
that,
for
Johnny.
birdie.
We will take that.
Nice work.
9
That's
under
birdie
par now.
Number 7 today.
7 birdies and that 1 eagle on the 9th.
Here we go now on the 12th.
So again, just going to aim this time a little bit right at the bunker. It shouldn't reach it. So I've hit a little bit fast, but that should still be okay,
Looks
I
like
think.
this one will be safe in the fairway.
Yeah, it's just fine.
This
Found
one's
one of
around
the, it's not flat,
135
but one of the
yards
flatter areas on this fairway. The line looks decent here. If the distance is good,
Might be a little bit long.
fraction
Let's see what
long, but
happens.
good shot nonetheless.
Could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Oh, it's getting there.
There's another birdie, and now we're double
Oh,
digits under
yeah,
par
that'll
for this
work
round.
nicely. 2 birdies in a
10
row
under
for
through
you.
the opening 12 holes.
And teeing this one up on hole number 13.
Too long. Too long, too short. Or is that too short? Depends on the bounce. Once again, you're going to have to use the slope.
Beauty of a swing there.
Got a little bit extra this time. It's going to be short, I think. Yeah, I needed to get higher up that slope. But you know what? That's not too bad. That's a tricky little
All right,
pin
here's
there.
our second shot on the 13th.
It's dangerous. Take a par here and run.
Oh man.
We bounced it over the hole. Just again, hit those ones a
This
little
one's
bit
about
fast.
9
So
feet from the cup.
should be having easier work to do for par.
So far, so good.
We've made it.
Good job in there.
Still haven't
with
had a bogey
par.
this week. 3.5 rounds done and no bogey yet. And we come now to the first of the 2 par 5s on the back 9.
All right, here is a par.
This is the
5.
one I was talking about earlier, the uphill one. Not easy to get it close. I've hit that fast. That needs to go on that line. No, I'm going to miss the fairway.
Okay, the ball's sitting above your feet here.
It's
You might wanna
262. I don't
compensate.
think I was going to reach anywhere, but just where that pin is, I could have potentially got it up. Just chop it back into play. Make birdie the hard way.
Okay, back on the fairway, out of that rough. Let's set our
This
sights
is
on the
not
green.
easy, actually.
Okay, this is about 125 yards away.
That's too far right. Too far right and short.
A little off on that approach, but that's okay.
It's going to be a par at best, actually. I've not left myself an
Putts
easy one.
left to save par.
Went a little bit gung-ho for birdie chip there.
Going towards
Once
that
again,
hole.
we've knocked in the putts.
Nice.
Excuse me. But yeah, we've knocked in those kind of putts all week for par. When we've left ourselves a little bit to do, we've made them. It's disappointing there at the par 5, but the drive was the problem there. Couldn't get ourselves into a good
Okay,
position.
this one is a par 4. It's on the shorter end.
Let's see where this ends up. I
Looks
don't
like
think
a
we can get it
fairway
up
off
this
the
time.
tee
It seems
here.
a little bit longer, but you never know if this gets a big bounce. The line was really good. Go on. Yeah, it's a good shot.
And good luck with your second here on the 15th.
Take the birdie.
Well judged on that one.
11 under.
Okay, well putt. Now let's move on.
Well put. 11 under, 3 holes to go. Par 5, par 3 and a par 4. Hopefully we can get to at least minus 50.
Let's let this one rip on this par 5 hole.
Oh, I've hit it real
Make a
fast.
move
It's going to be
here
okay
soon
though.
if you
This is
wanna
going to kick right.
Chase down those leaders.
It's going to be okay. First one I've had of them in a long time.
Second shot on the 16th.
I just pulled. Look at that. I actually got a perfect, but it's a huge pull.
Not sure where this one's going to end up. Could be rough.
It's going to go into the bunker all because of that little
Third
pull.
shot.
It's going to hit a chip here. Have to be delicate because it's all downhill. That's as good as we could have done there, I think.
Beach and on to the green with us. Good luck here. 8 feet to the cup.
It's a good birdie.
Way to grab that birdie.
Probably would have had an eagle putt, but to be honest, it probably wouldn't have been an easy one if we didn't hit that pull there off the 3-wood. That was a huge pull to the left. So we probably would have made birdie only anyway, so it's not the end of the world.
Par 3 on this one.
Let's finish birdie, why not? Use the slope behind here. That's a lovely,
Nothing wrong with that. 5 feet to the cup from here.
lovely birdie.
Okay, birdie putt.
And we've reached the
drops.
50 under mark. It's not going to be enough to win it. We're not going to win the event, I don't think. I'm not sure if Webb Boy is a platinum player or an elite player, but he's up there as well. But I have a feeling that Matthew Titots from Canada is an elite player, so we can tie his score with a birdie
in
here.
front of us. Ooh, that drive
That should
had
hold
some
the fairway.
mustard on it.
Kick right, but yeah, we found the fairway.
This green's pretty elevated. You might need to take an extra club up than you normally would.
Nah, I don't need an extra one. Win behind. It's going to take it right at the flag.
Well, this one could play.
Goes a little bit long. There is a little slope. I don't think we've gone up far enough to catch that.
Nice
No,
stroke.
we
We're on
haven't.
the green. If you drop this, you'll have a final score of 57 on the day.
Oh, it didn't break near as
Welcome
much.
back.
Didn't break near as
And
much.
for the par.
But it's a minus
and
50 and it's a
sealing
bogey-free
your
tournament. I don't
round
think I've ever done that before. We had not one bogey all week, so that's pretty good stuff to go bogey-free for 4 rounds, even on pro.
And that'll be
Particularly
it
with some
for
of these
me
pin
here
positions.
Today. Thanks for taking me
The
around the course.
Malaysia
I had
Championship
a
was
great
certainly a
time out there.
successful
Hopefully
one.
We'll see you again real
We
soon.
actually beat Alex's score as well. That's I'm proud of that. He must have had a poor week while I had a good week. Alex is a really good player, but yeah, minus 50 guys. We're going to be we're not going to win the event, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure, as I said, that Matthew guy from Canada is an elite player. We'll have a look at the leaderboard now. It won't show it after 4 rounds, but it will show it after 3. So after 3 rounds, we were in a tie for 4th position on minus 37. So we had another 13 under par round to finish it there. Colin Webb, that's Webb Boy, he is an elite player. He was leading on minus 41. He was 4 ahead of the rest of us. There was one other guy on minus 38. So we're definitely going to finish in the top, I would say top 5 there, I think. But definitely at least top 10. So hopefully that's, I'm not sure if it's working the same way this year, but the top 10 used to comfortably get you 2 promo points. So if we get that, we'll be back to platinum next week, and I will look forward to that. But as always, I really appreciate your support. I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. It was a lot of fun. We went minus 26 for the final 2 rounds, beating our opening 2 of minus 24. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. Please leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. And if you're new around here as well, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and welcome as well. And we'll be back next week for more TGC tours, and hopefully it'll be coming from the Platinum Tour. But as I said, I will be streaming in around about 2 hours time. So by the time this video is up, the stream will have taken place. I will leave it up as a video on the channel. So if you missed that, please do check it out and leave a like over there as well. And as always, check out some of the other series on the channel. Tomorrow, actually, Call of Duty Vanguard, I will be starting a playthrough of that, so make sure your notifications are on. Check that out, it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, really enjoyed that, guys, and I will see you again in the very near future. Take care, peace out.